biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I get in.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll get a look here at Davis Mills, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Los Angeles Rams and the... of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Amari Barno in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Love looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Love. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Play fake. Here's Love. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Mills. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mills to the air again. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st and 10, Mills. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Ready? Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Here's Madison running on 1st down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. And his throw here is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
First down, Love to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Alexander Madison from 21 yards away. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Now a give to Madison. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Mills. He finds his man complete. It's Warner. A first down throw for Mills. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Love now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He's at the 40, the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Ready. Here's Madison. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Another carry now for Madison. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Mills on first down.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He finds his man complete. It's Warner.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks have regained the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Touchdown, L.A. George Kittle, 81 yards.
And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Mills. He finds his man complete. That's Warner. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mills. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Love. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Running from the shotgun with Madison.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this is going to remain a 1-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Mills. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Love. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Donovan Peoples-Jones. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Mills.
He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. First down now, but that clock rolling.
To throw, Mills.
And that is incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Again, it's Mills.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Mills now.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And it's caught.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
final play of the half. Mills.
And he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the second quarter as they take the lead.
So they say no to the field goal tried late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mills.
He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Mills to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Young.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And he just... Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Mariota look to throw, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Love looking to throw it.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's got him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
His throw incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Let's go.
Going to run with Madison again. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Madison. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Love. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, more problems defensively. The face mask adds 15 yards.
And this has really been an undisciplined team. We've seen them make a lot of mistakes similar to this. It's a big reason why they're down so big on the scoreboard.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second.
End zone caught. Touchdown Seattle. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
From the 29, Love.
This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
On 1st and 10, Love. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
To the air again, Mariota. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Mariota. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
First down, Love to pass. That'll be caught by Kupp. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Going back to Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Love now to pass on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Love. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Again, it's Love. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This offense on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A first down throw for Mariota. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 yards there for number 15. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Carlson down to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Love now. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, going to the air with Love.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Love, complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field.
Here we go.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And open left side, it's Williams. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last shot now for Love. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
We spent your whole trying to